Good morning, everyone. I wanted to share a poem that I wrote with you all. I've used this in worship since we've been worshiping online together, and so I wanted to share it with you this morning. It's called A Prayer for All of Us. This is a prayer for the worried, those who rise each morning with a heaviness in their heart, with knowledge that we are all at risk, all susceptible to this thing that is taking over. Worried for our families, our parents, our grandparents, ourselves. This is a prayer for the workers, those who don their uniforms, their PPE, their aprons, and their gloves, ready to deliver the mail, to stock the shelves, to tend to the sick and the weary, the sacred and the fragile. Those who know they are putting themselves at risk with every greeting, every touch, every interaction. This is a prayer for their families, those who watch their loved one head to work amidst all of this and pray for their safe return. Those who are without hugs and cuddles and the essential human touch. This is a prayer for the parents, taking on the weight of finding a balance between leisure, schooling, time outside, screen time for their children and themselves, for the parents of adult children who are begging them to stay home, to postpone their gatherings with friends, to stop those daily routines they've carefully curated in retirement. This is a prayer for the pets, the dogs and the cats, the rabbits and the guinea pigs, the turtles and the snakes, some ecstatic at the attention, the walks, the closeness to their humans, others wondering why we are still home all the time. This is a prayer for the hospitality workers, the musicians, the massage therapists, the small business owners. This is a prayer for the yoga teachers and math tutors, the bartenders, and the AA groups. This is a prayer for all those who have had to close up shop, to wait it out, to hope for a miracle. This is a prayer for the children and the youth, spending their spring without baseball and lacrosse, without spring field day at school, without the dance recitals, the concerts, the graduations, the celebrations of birthdays. The children and the youth who live with fear and with worry, carried in their little hearts. The 3-year-old asking to go to the playground if he just wears gloves. This is a prayer for those who are grieving, who have had to say goodbye from a distance, who can't visit at the end, who are saying their own memorial prayers for the time being until the funeral can happen. This is a prayer for those who are tired of staying home, of being creative with cooking food, of the climbing numbers of people who are sick, those of us who are tired of the news. This is a prayer for those who are lonely, missing their routines and friends and co-workers and fellow churchgoers. This is a prayer for every single one of us, that we might take a deep breath and reconnect to ourselves, that we might have the courage and strength to make it through another day, that we might come out on the other side of all of this forever changed, with a new appreciation, a new perspective, a new gratitude for our freedom, our relationships, and the ways we are endlessly connected. This is a prayer for us all. Together, we can do hard things. So may it be. Amen, and blessed be.